how long do you want to play quarterback in the NFL? And what is it about your physical abilities that's going to allow you to continue to play because you can throw obviously just as well as you can run?
I've been playing this game my whole life. I'm not really thinking about the future, but I'd like to play this game as long as I can. And I think protecting myself, doing whatever's necessary off the field. Just trying to stay healthy each and every day. Obviously, this is a physical game, but I would love to play this game for as long as I can.
Hey, Kyler. With no fans in the stands, now that you're 2 weeks in, what's different about running a huddle, calling plays, getting the plays in with so much silence in the building?
To be honest, it's not that much different, other than the communication's probably a little easier, just because everybody's not screaming and making noise. But it's been smooth so far. It's obviously it's what we have to deal with right now, but it's real intimate out there on the field, and I think we've done a good job of handling it.
Hey, Kyler, good morning. Hey, just with all the kind of excitement around the 2-0 start and the highlights on social media and just kind of the chatter about your play and the team's play, how do you kind of balance the excitement of that, but also just staying grounded, need to get better, and who kind of stays on you about that?
Nobody needs to stay on me about it. It's not my first time dealing with success in my lifetime. This is part of the game. We work hard in the offseason. We work hard to practice to win. We expect to win. I think everybody should expect to win. So, when you do, you shouldn't be surprised by it. I'm not a guy that gets too high, gets too low. I am who I am. I remain the same no matter what. But like I said, this isn't the first time dealing with success. For me personally, I've done nothing. As a team, I feel like we've done nothing. So, we just got to really, continue to work.
Next up, Sierra Catherine Mike.
Hi, Kyler. I wanted to ask you a couple questions about Chef Ron. First, how delicious is his food? How helpful has it been for you to have those pre-packed meals ready to go with your schedule? And then what kind of role has nutrition played in your game?
Yeah, food's great. Obviously a huge, huge deal for me not to be able to, have to go home and worry about food or anything like that. But I think it's huge. Obviously, trying to stay healthy, trying to do all the right, necessary things to keep my body, feeling good, feeling fresh for Sundays. Obviously, like I said, it's a physical game, but anything that I can do to kind of get that, that edge or, whatever it may be to, take that next step is what I'm going to do.
Hey, Kyler, going back to last year's game against the Lions, Devon Kennard had 3 sacks on you, all on second down. Obviously, you've got him on your team now, but do you remember any of those in particular? And if so, do you think you would still take any of those this year?
No. No, that wouldn't happen. No.
Kyler, what's your recollection of game 1 last year, and it happened to be the Lions, and just how much progress you've made since that game?
It was that was a tough day. It just felt ugly all day. Obviously I knew at some point, we got to keep our head down and keep grinding, and it would, eventually something would, shake out for us, and it did. But all day, they were just, they played us well. They had, a couple fortunate batted balls down and stuff like that. But it was an ugly day that turned out to be, a decent inning. It wasn't. We didn't win, but it's better than losing.
Next up, Darren Robert Kyle.
Hey, Kyler, a couple things following on the last year thing. Just when you look back at how far this team, this offense, everything in general has come from that first game to now, does anything surprise? Does it feel like light years ago that what that team was about then to where it is now? And then secondly, I know DeAndre took the blame for the interception. I'm just wondering your thoughts on him stepping up and saying it was him.
Yeah, I told him to tell you all that because he did run the wrong route. But no, it's all good. That's just that's something that we both got to be on the same page about. Obviously frustrating at the time, but I mean, looking back on it, it's an area where this is week 2. We haven't had a lot of time together. We just got to be better, and we will be better. And to answer your first question, yeah, it's it's night and day. Last year, like I said, just kind of felt like we were on the run, just trying to figure it out on the run, and kind of going out there seeing what would work, what wouldn't work. Didn't really know. But now we're obviously a lot more in control of what's going on, feel more in control. Everybody's more comfortable. Like I said, it's just it's night and day.
Do you remember the first time, or when was the first time that you actually threw with DeAndre? And when you guys got together in camp, did you go out of your way to kind of make sure that you could jumpstart the rapport? Did you spend extra time together? What kind of stuff did you do to kind of make sure you guys were on the same page as quick as possible?
First time we met was when he came out to Dallas. I kind of just hit it off. Natural vibe, just real chill, real good dude. And then from there, we obviously you got that quarterback receiver connection. It's just something we really can't explain unless you've played the game or you've been a part of it. So he's a great dude, great teammate, great player, obviously.
Hey, Kyler, can you tell if Andy Isabella affects the way defenses cover you guys when he's in the game? And what does his, just that element of speed bring offensively?
I'm honestly not sure. I know I've seen him every day, so I know what he brings to the table. I know what type of juice he has, so we'll find out, but I don't really know how people view him.
Wrap it up with the last 3, Bob, Catherine, Robert.
Kyler DeAndre was telling us that he's never felt better about things after 2 weeks of a season. What do you like best besides the fact he doesn't drop balls, and what kind of a year do you think he can have with you as his thrower?
I envision greatness, just like I said, like he does. So I feel like he can have a great year. For as many years as we're together, I feel like, as long as we put the work in, it should be hard to stop. That's just how I feel.
Kyler, Cliff mentioned Monday that he sees Kenyon Drake kind of getting stronger as each game goes on within a game. How much do you see that, and how can that help the team?
Yeah, for him, finally being in that position of being number 1 running back, I feel like any other position, any position really on the field, to get in the rhythm, you got to be on the field. You got to be out there for a certain amount of time, not just getting put in and taken out. Because I think everybody that's played the game has been in that position before, whether it be a young guy or freshman in college, and you're not getting those reps that you would like to get in the rhythm. But now that he has that ability, he just gets better as the game goes on. I think earlier in the game he was a little frustrated with the way he was playing, and then the 4-minute situation, he kind of just took the game over, and we ended the game on our terms. So. We have confidence in everybody, in the backfield, and we got a great guys in the backfield.
You hit the back shoulder throw to DeAndre in the third quarter last week, and that just seems like that would require a ton of connection and feel. What aspect of playing with somebody takes the longest? What's the hardest kind of connection to build with a receiver over time?
I don't know. I think we kind of just naturally have that connection already. I think more so just now is just about, being out there together, seeing the looks, understanding what I like, understanding what he likes, and, building it that way. But as far as the field goes, the understanding of, what it should look like, all those things are already kind of we have those deals in our head already because, we anticipate stuff, see stuff before it happens. It's just about now just being together and going out there and doing it. And obviously we're going to get a ton more looks, but I'm happy he's on the team. I know he's happy to be here, so hopefully we can keep this thing going.